In the heart of an ancient forest, beyond the known paths, there was a house that no one dared to enter. They called it the House of Gold. Villagers believed it was cursed. Anyone who entered for gold never came back. But stories fade with time, and people forget why they were ever afraid. Fahad was a young man known for his greed. He wasn't satisfied with simple joys. He wanted wealth, gold, and status. When he heard whispers of the House of Gold, he became obsessed. "If the house is real, I'll be the richest man alive," he said, laughing at the villagers' warnings. His old grandmother begged him not to go. "Your uncle went after that house 30 years ago." "We never saw him again," she said with trembling hands. But Fahad packed his bag with rope, a flashlight, and food. "Legends are for fools," he muttered as he left under the moonlight. The forest grew denser with every step. Trees twisted unnaturally, and the air grew colder. Faint sounds echoed, whispers like someone calling his name. The deeper he went, the more lost he felt. But soon, in the thick mist, he saw it, a grand mansion made entirely of golden bricks. The front doors were grand and inviting, yet cold to the touch. As soon as Fahad pushed them open, they creaked like they hadn't moved in decades. Inside was silent, no insects, no wind. The floor was made of polished gold, reflecting his every step. He smiled greedily. The walls were lined with paintings, each showing someone, holding gold with terrified eyes. As he passed them, it felt like the eyes followed him. One painting whispered, "Take only what you need." He froze, but then shook his head. "Paintings don't talk," he muttered. Fahad entered a chamber glowing with golden light. Piles of coins, crowns, goblets, and necklaces lay untouched for centuries. The air smelled old, yet sweet. In the center, a single pedestal held a massive, ruby-encrusted crown. "I could sell this and buy 10 cities," he whispered, eyes wide. As Fahad lifted a handful of coins, the room trembled slightly. A gust of wind swept through, though there were no windows. He laughed it off. "Earthquake?" "No, just old architecture." But the shadows near the corners deepened, and one of the paintings fell off the wall. Unable to resist, Fahad filled his bag, his pockets, even stuffed jewelry under his clothes. He ignored the growing noise, a hum, almost a growl. The lights flickered. The once sweet scent now reeked of burning. Still, he smiled, blinded by greed. "It's all mine," he shouted. Suddenly, the walls pulsed like a heartbeat. The golden floor cracked open and black smoke hissed out. From the broken tiles rose ghostly figures. Their mouths open wide, their eyes empty. They screamed in unison, "Thief!" The crown in Fahad's hand turned to ash. Fahad turned and ran. The corridors stretched endlessly now. No door was where it had been. Each hallway looked the same, golden and glowing, yet cursed. Behind him, the wails of the spirits grew louder. He screamed, but the house swallowed his voice. He reached the main hall again, but now it was empty. The gold had turned black. From the shadows came a whisper, "Greed has a price." Invisible hands grabbed him. His bag of treasure melted into his skin. His eyes widened as his body turned to gold, forever part of the house. Back in the village, Fahad's grandmother cried every night, staring at the dark forest. Years passed. One day, a child found a golden statue in the woods. It had terrified eyes, and Fahad's face. The villagers built a fence around the forest and never spoke of the house again. "Greed is a curse that consumes everything, even your soul,"